Hello, everybody. I think we're live. No, wait, no, wait. All right. Hello, everybody. Oh,
Goodbye.
oh. Ah, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Rolls to Astonish. I am your host and GM, Steven. Joining me tonight is our colorful array of wonderful players, including the lovely and wonderful Slaya.
It's really hard to hear you, by the way.
I don't know why it is.
But that's just me, because whatever.
I
Hi,
can
I'm
hear him
playing
fine.
Risei.
Also joining
Yeah,
us.
I know.
Also joining us is Asa.
I resent being called colorful. I am entirely monochrome. I find that racist. Also, I'm playing an S.
Also joining us is John.
I can be lovely in my. I'm an acquired taste, and I'm a sweet good boy, and so is my character, Lewis.
And last but not least is our two new players joining us, joining the party. Emily
Like Cecilia.
and Keith.
Mistakes were made, that's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm also going to say that I'm playing Jackson.
Alright, so, who wants to give a recap of the shit show that happened last time?
When we last left our Intrepid Heroes, I'm pretty sure we did a breakout at a party, because that's just kind of how this thing rolls.
A party from the nightmares of hell.
Well, anyways, we did a breakout. I think thing went haywire, but we all made it out in at least two pieces and managed to get that stitched together at the end of it, so I call it a win.
I shot a motherfucker 5 times in the head and he didn't die.
My plan B wasn't necessary.
It was a big head.
It was a really big head.
And my crush died a little bit.
Your crush died?
Just slightly.
Just a little bit.
You mean your crush on Jackson or Jackson?
Jackson is
Oh?
mostly alive. All right, we sewed it back together.
Look,
Unless
Jackson
you're not
Cecilia,
unless there's something you're not telling me.
y'all will both went through some shit. So I think Lewis is going to be a nice guy and send you both an edible arrangement with a get well soon card.
Why?
Flowers could be
When you say
misinterpreted.
edible arrangement,
How
Like
much weed?
fruits on
How
sticks
much
from the
weed?
company, edible arrangements.
Okay, I go for the strawberry first.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
But once we get to the real world, they're fine, right?
Yeah, relatively, yeah. Though
On the outside.
Cecilia's locket's gone.
Yeah. Oops.
I mean, we probably wanted to get rid of that shit anyway.
wasn't that the one that was like fused with her still beating dissected heart that had a giant like thing on it?
Yeah.
That basically became a tumor of sadness. Like most tumors.
They're happy tumors.
They're happy tumors? What's a happy tumor? Is that the one that's...
I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, Steven.
Is it the one that sits in your brain and then pushes out the chemical that makes you happy?
Pushes out your it's on your happy zone.
It just presses on the happy chemical maker and you're just like...
But it's not it's not in your brain.
Oh no.
Anyway, I'm gonna update my nanny.
Okay.
What OS is she on now?
I don't know.
No? Nobody? Come on.
What?
Oh, god damn it. I just got that.
Anyway,
It took
hey
way too long.
nanny, did we piss off someone really, really important?
What do you mean?
I tell her the story.
All about how
She's just like, she doesn't
No one's
reply
gonna
for a
believe
while.
that story.
She doesn't reply for a while, and she's like, and then when she finally gets back to you, she's like, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one.
Okay. Anyway, we're all back now. Cool.
we're all
Yeah.
fine here. We're doing fine. How are you?
What, are you texting her now too?
No.
Just, oh yeah, we're doing fine.
Maybe I should give them the nanny's number. I'll give it to Inez. Be like, just in case some shit happens to me down there.
Okay, so school picks up the next day. Well, you guys probably go the weekend, probably trying to recuperate and debrief after that. And as are you sort of like talking to Cecilia to sort of debrief her on literally
yeah,
being
seeing
cut
as
open?
her family apparently didn't miss her absence in any way, that means I have several questions about whether or not they're people who give a shit. Although I won't be saying that directly to Cecilia.
Oh, Jackson, your family thought that you were in military school.
Or at least they said that he was in
I guess I better make a name for myself then. Do I look like I have any more muscle? Those guys don't have muscles, right?
No, those kids are skinny little twerps.
Alright, I can fit right in then. Got it.
All right, so what are you
I'll
guys?
probably have muscle by the
So
time
yeah,
this
so
is
how are you?
over.
What are you guys doing to help out these two with what happened? I'm gonna let you guys just sort of take control here, just sort of say what you guys are doing, maybe role play a bit, etc. Just go ahead.
Wait. I've got an important question.
Mm-hmm.
How does Inez's quinceañera dress look now?
I don't think you're gonna be able to wear it to the party.
Surprisingly, it's not fucked up that much. That is a good question because I don't know how physical objects like that get fucked. Yeah,
All right,
it's
my
kind of
character-
red. It's
he
kind of.
works-
It went from being a white to being a red.
Okay, I got a plan. My character worked as a stagehand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
If we give me a needle, some dental floss, and some lowered standards, and we'll make this work.
Or we could just go have a girls' day at the mall with Cecilia and get some new quinceañera dresses.
Well, yeah, if you want to be do the proper way, it'd be boring.
Here, Jackson, you can go be
Yeah,
gay with this
I,
dress.
You
I
can
take
go
the girls
be
to the mall.
gay.
I vote for the latter option.
I'm gonna just. All right, I'd be gay with you because I'm about to disappoint you horribly.
Man, I thought you were just being a poser. You're suddenly really not cool.
Well, you know what? I've had some time to think, what with my head getting separated from body, and I've realized that I don't know. Okay, listen, stuff is weird. My brain is borked.
I mean, I know, but I'm only trying to date you to piss off my dad, and you're not gonna piss off my dad. You're too nice now.
You're too genuine and wholesome.
so-
Can he piss him off by being?
So how do I be piss off dad? Do I have to be jerkish? Is that what we're talking?
I mean, just emo. He thinks guys with black nail polish are like devil worshippers or something.
Okay. I'll turn up the.
It's the early 2000s,
You
right?
need to be edgy.
Jackson and I need to go to get some guns
2007.
and long trench coats.
I think it was 2005.
We're also
right?
in Ohio, so I think that's kind of normal.
I mean, the trench coat isn't. What if it's a black trench coat?
Oh, that would work.
Okay, see, we got a plan.
Okay, everyone want to come to my house in a couple days, and we'll throw a fuck off to my dad party?
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. So everyone's just going to sort of ignore the fact that Jackson literally lived through having his head cut off, and Cecilia literally lived through being dissected.
Well,
Oh, Jackson has a
things
ignore
got
that too.
things got off topic. Inez will definitely be having a movie night with ice cream, probably.
I'm gonna check Jackson's neck and tell someone else to check Cecilia, just for scientific curiosity.
Okay.
Like, if my chest is open back up, or if it's all good now.
Do they have any physical scarring?
I believe we already checked this last session. and it
Only
was-
on your
Yeah.
soul.
It was good.
They surprisingly don't
They're fine on the outside.
on the outside.
Okay, let's all get some quinceanera dresses then.
Even Lewis and Jackson.
Yes, they're not being informed of this event.
Hey, I'm
No
told I
offense,
need a black.
Jackson.
I'm told I need a black trench coat. You know what?
A black trench coat to the
I just have no idea what's going on in and out of
Well, at some point there's a quinceanera, and at some point, I don't know. I guess we don't really have any reason to go back, do we?
Not currently.
Not Toyeto.
Not so yet.
Then I guess we just go back to life.
For now.
Look,
Alright.
if we're trying to look cool to high school girls, but really be so cringe that it causes strife in Rise's family, I suggest we take up smoking.
I'll stick with the trench coat.
I don't think smoking was cool by 2005.
Get on the early
It's
vape
so
train.
uncool that it'll piss off
The
her dad.
90s
There's
happened,
no
remember?
upside.
The 90s already happened. If you remember, with the anti-drug campaigns that were so fucking excessive that, you know, it was kind of just ingrained. Don't smoke, don't do drugs.
In the 90s.
Rise,
No,
would drugs
now
upset
everyone's doing
your dad? We'll get drugs. I assume it's possible.
I mean, almost anything to piss off your dad.
Alright, I'll
Um,
sell some of my anime DVDs and buy hard drugs. I'm sure that'll be fine.
I mean, basically, this is like a hey, we survived party.
The only anime you guys is interested in watching is Fist of the North Star.
Wait, we don't want to watch Coolie Coolie? Wait, Coolie Coolie. That's out right now.
Dragon?
Anyway,
Usually.
so Steven,
Yes.
what's anything going on?
Well, I guess if you guys aren't going to do any role playing with this debriefing aspect, I guess you guys are like have a couple days off to yourselves, and then it's back to school on Monday.
Well, the mall is a thing.
Yeah. On your way to school, all of you make me a perception test.
That's roll 44.
Roll 46. Any sixes count as zeros, and you want to roll below your perception score.
Let's roll on Discord, or can we roll elsewhere?
There's a roll 20.
I rolled on roll 20.
Okay. We should probably get on the roll 20 then.
I rolled the 7 out of 10.
Out of 7.
I rolled an 8, Steven.
13 out of 11.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I will be right with you.
Alright, so Rise made by 4. Keith, did you make it?
I rolled 2 3s and 2 4s.
So that's a 10. Nope, that's a 14.
I have no idea what's going on then.
Okay.
I got a
Do you have your
9.
sheet open, Keith?
Oh no, I just meant in universe. Because I think I failed it.
Okay.
Because my
yeah.
perception is...
What?
And then he died.
What?
I made it by 3.
Okay, those of us who succeeded.
Yeah, I made it by 1.
Okay.
So not that great.
So those of you who succeeded, on your way to school, could you go somewhere else? Can you go to your bed? Can you go to your bed? Thank you. Bye-bye. Caleb, go see Mama. Caleb, go see Mama. He disappears. He's gonna just sit next to me, okay? So those of you who do major success, you guys on your way to school, notice some guys, some men with like clean haircuts, black shades, black suits. Some are standing, some are just like standing on, sort of walking down the street, but you've never seen them before. And since it's a small town, Ohio, you guys would probably have noticed someone like this. And Rise, you see some loading some stuff into a van, some boxes and such. It looks like they're full of electronic equipment.
I make a mental note to ask my dad about it later. Actually, you know what? Can I take a picture?
You could try.
Do I
you
have to
guys-
roll stealth?
Yes.
That's an 8.
All right, you do make it by 2. Okay, so they don't notice you.
Alright,
Snapping a pic.
I'm gonna send it off to my dad and be like, some sketch at the school.
Well, you don't actually see them at the school. This is just sort of on your way. You see this.
Okay, whatever street we're on, I'm just gonna send him something sketchy going on. Thought you should know.
He just says. He just replies back, "Don't worry about it."
Wait, do you know about it?
He said. This is daddy business. Not for you.
He's drinking a daddy soda.
Okay, because it's just out in the open and everyone can see it.
He doesn't reply to that.
I'm gonna show it as the text.
What text is this?
Oh, my dad being sketchy as hell.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll go up to you and Ness and I'll be like, did you see those guys back there?
Are they some fuckers from that Will Smith movie or something?
No. Then I show you the text.
They making another one of those? I did not hear what was contained within that text.
Oh, basically my dad's doing very illegal things. And he's also the mayor, so...
Oh. Damn. Your dad's a piece of shit.
I know, right?
You should report him to the cops or something.
No, because I still want to be able to use his credit card. I'll do it when I'm 18.
Oh yeah, good point.
And I know the trust fund that I have cashes out at 18.
All right, so, okay. Yeah.
Yes?
So you guys are going about your day. Do you guys like have lunch together now? Or are you guys all hanging out together now, or what are you guys doing?
I think Inez will still be averse to being seen at a table with Lewis in public.
Well, I mean, I've been sitting with the theater kids anyway, so probably sitting
I'm
with
probably
Jackson.
over there, so
In that case, Ines is
That's fine. I still
probably
have my
with her
anime
other
friends.
then.
All right.
I have the entire cast of the movie Revenge of the Nerds because I made this character as a joke.
All of you make me. You know what? So all of you, at all of your tables, word is the rumor mill is a buzz. It seems one of the cheerleaders had a bookcase fall on her in the library.
Oh.
Did she die?
No, she's not dead, but she's got a broken leg.
That's
And that means,
exciting.
and she can't cheer anymore. She can't really cheer for the rest of the season.
She's got a broken leg, so she can't yell.
Well,
Is it Amanda?
The sports ball team is going to be screwed.
it's not yelling.
I'm just kidding.
There's, yeah. So, yeah.
Wait, was it a wait? What was the name of the girl?
I don't remember. It was one of her posse, though. Yes.
Dorkphilia.
Dorkphilia.
This does not look good for our sports ball team.
I feel like it's Amanda or something.
Though it's there. Though the way people are talking about it, there is something very odd about it. People say that there wasn't really anybody around when it went.
Oh
when
my
it went
god!
down.
Someone tried to kill one of the cheerleaders.
If a bookshelf falls on a cheerleader,
No one's
No
there
one's
to hear it
around.
scream.
I'm gonna go over to. What's her name? Amanda? I really want to say.
We
was
can just
Amanda,
make
but
it
I don't
Amanda.
know.
We'll just make it Amanda.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Amanda and be like, "Hi. My condolences."
She's like, yeah, that's really frustrating right now. Just
Understandable.
because she was one of the base of the pyramid, and without the base of the pyramid, the whole thing falls over. On top of that, she was one of the people catching the girls that we threw. So this is really obnoxious. We're really gonna need to replace her before the game next week, or else what are we gonna do?
I
Sports
kind
ball
of
team will lose.
I look over at Inez and Cecilia, and I'm
presuming that we came with you to talk to her.
no, I mean at your table,
Oh, okay.
unless you came over.
She should probably get weirded out if all the weirdos came up to her.
Those two girls
Excuse
are
me?
like
We're not
super
weirdos.
strong.
I missed the memo.
Steven?
Hmm?
I say those two girls are super strong.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do here?
I
Oh my
point
god.
to-
She's like, really them?
What?
She looks over at them. She's like,
They're Mexican.
she's like, aren't they kind of thuggish?
Okay, that's super racist. And what? Look at me, I'm tiny. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna
I'm
ask you.
What are you trying to rope us into?
Cheerleading.
Oh, wow. Should have seen that one go.
Look, you need someone strong and sturdy. These two are strong and sturdy, and they're good looking. Look at them. They got that
to
dark
let
hair
everyone
thing.
know that I actually have the ugly trait.
I have the
Oh.
attractive trait.
Alright, then I'm pointing to an I'm sorry.
Just depictions on point.
Look at Inez. Okay, you know what? Look past your racism and actually look at her.
She's not. It's like,
I only
it's
see
not.
a thug.
It's like it's not racism. It's simply the fact that she's hanging around with ne'er-do-wells and also actively bullies people. I mean, and the other girl. Look at her. She does boxing, for crying out loud. Her face is all manner of fucked up.
Okay, you know what? Kettle, black, walk away.
Did she say ne'er-do-wells?
Ne'er do
We
well.
do nairs. It's like in Smash. Just neutral.
I'm sorry I
makes,
tried to help out.
That makes Inez a daredevil.
We tried.
And
You know what?
failed.
We did our duty to the sports ball team to try to get
Lewis
them
is going to
motivated.
spend an edible arrangement to this injured bench, and they won't sing that.
So as you're walking away,
Summon strawberries or something.
so as you're walking away,
'Cause that's
she
a
just
pretty
like
power.
she just looks over again. She's like She's like, wait. Fine. We're desperate. We'll
Sweet.
ask them if they're willing to do it.
Sweet.
No.
Victory. Yeah.
Okay, I go over to Inez and Cecilia, and I'm like,
Do you need something?
would you guys mind helping out the cheerleaders?
It's for a good cause.
How so?
I mean, so I know you, Inez. You actually want to be considered prettier than you are. I saw your shadow self. You are if you're a cheerleader.
You can fuck off.
A for effort.
That was savage and accurate. That was great.
Also, why would I do that anyway?
So we can get back to normal life?
What does my normal life have to do with some dumbass cheerleaders?
You can get the inside scoop of how annoying they are?
I don't need any inside scoops for that. Outside scoop is fine.
They just need help.
Really?
My question is, why are people acting all weird about the bookshelf? Like, it's
Well,
just
yeah,
a lot
you
of-
could also find out more information about that.
Well, if no one was around, then I don't see how helping out the cheerleaders would help with that.
Pyramids or jumping? I don't. What do cheerleaders do?
Oh, you just need to be on the bottom, and everyone stands on your shoulders, and then you catch them when they fall. You don't have to do any of the hard stuff.
So I just stand there?
Yeah, pretty much. And look pretty.
And
Oh, no, thank you. But I guess if they're worried about the bookshelves, I could go to the library, find out what she was reading.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it was just, something normal, that, then oops, library, bad shelves, funding's terrible here. If it was something like, hey, Viv
Wait. What are the odds of a high school
Vivisection
library
or
having
locket
bad
tumors,
juju?
maybe it's a concern?
Yeah, we can go check
Strict
that out.
section.
Come on, Inez. Just do this,
Man, this
because
school's got amazing funding if you have books of bad juju lying around.
Inez, I kind of... Okay, I want the popular girls on my side, okay?
Well, you did buy me like a $300 dress or whatever, so
I
fine.
bought you 2 $300 dresses.
I'm doing this for you.
Thank
For good
you.
cause.
Okay.
Okay.
But she has to ask me to help.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Amanda, and I'll tell her, if you go ask her, she'll help you.
She's like, she just gets this, like, really uncomfortable look on her face.
The brown people.
It's like, she looks at the rest of her little posse, and one of them starts smiling really wickedly. she's just like, fine, okay, fine.
I have a feeling she's going to be getting her ass kicked in the near future.
We'll take it one step at a time.
And she's like, fine. All right. She comes over. She's like, hi, Inez, right?
That's me. She just gives like a sickeningly sweet smile.
She's like,
What did you need?
And, it's me, Cecilia.
hi, Cecilia.
How's it going?
It's going just fine, except that
Sorry,
down
what was your
cheerleader.
Amara? Mandy?
Amanda.
Oh, that's right.
Take a look, Inez. We're down a cheerleader, as you've probably heard. Ours was one of our team squad mates was in an unfortunate accident. And
I think I heard about that.
a replacement. So,
I'm so sorry. I don't know how I could possibly help you with that.
it's like, would you be willing to join the cheerleading squad at least temporarily until she gets back?
Oh, I don't know. That sounds really intimidating and difficult. I don't know if I can do that.
She's like looks over at Rise. She's like, Rise, you said that she would help us.
You know what? I feel bad because a bookshelf fell on her. It just must be so awful for all of you. So I'll help you.
She lets out a sigh. She's like, thank you. I really do appreciate this. No,
Quick question.
No, it's not exactly your thing, but I appreciate you
Oh,
helping
just
us out.
consider it a favor from a concerned classmate.
Yes?
Why won't you ever look me in the face? I'm sorry. This is a weird thing I noticed about you. And that's super cool. You're now a cheerleader.
Inez just starts giggling.
She just gets really red in the face and just sort of turns, like, looks at the floor and just turns and walks away.
Well, I guess I'll never find out what time practice is.
What does it matter? Still, that's pretty cool, being a cheerleader, right? I mean, cool.
Yeah, if you want to spend hours and hours a week doing stupid dances and being creepily stared at by guys.
Beat Dance Revolution. You don't have to pay for that.
Time is money, Cecilia. Time is money.
That's true. Well, check into this book thing. I don't know what a cheerleader would read, but I am curious.
I don't know what a cheerleader would read either.
A little bit.
I
You
guess
know,
yeah.
at least I can get my mind off stuff and things and stuff. And she just goes back to shoveling food in her mouth, trying not to think about stuff and things.
Don't worry about her. She's obviously a bitch.
Yeah. No, I know. No worries.
So, what are you guys gonna do now?
Well, I guess we should probably check out the library, right?
Yeah, that's
Just
what
go
I'm
get
gonna be
spooky.
doing.
And while they're flexing on some poor bulimic girl, I'm gonna send the injured bulimic girl a nice edible arrangement. And just make sure she's doing okay. Because Lewis is a nice boy.
Hey, Lewis. Oh, I'm gonna go to Jackson and be like, we're gonna go check out the library. You wanna come? Hello? Where did everybody go?
Hello? Keith?
What?
There you are.
Oh, I was asking, do you want to go to the library?
Yeah, you know, if you got like books of bad juju sitting around your school library, this is serious. So, Yeah. Let's go make sure that the books are safe.
Alright, I'm gonna
The books must be protected.
I'm gonna look at Lewis and be like, motion for him to come.
Yeah, I'm in. Sounds good.
Alright. So you guys go to the library. There's like some tape set up around the bookshelf that fell. Like they're not wanting people to go near it because, you know, safety hazard.
What's the numbers or, you know, placard on the bookshelf?
It's weirdly enough, it's just one that is next to one of the study tables.
No. All bookshelves in the library have indicate what's on the shelf.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm assuming all the books were taken off.
Yeah, all the books were taken off. Placard says it was just like history, A to D.
We have a really large history section.
It's an important subject.
Let's see how heavy the bookshelf is. Like, is it something that would topple over by itself, or is it pretty sturdy?
So if you're looking at all the other bookshelves, you'll notice that they are secured to the floor by brackets and screws. This one, the screws are gone.
I think she got heathered.
Heathered?
Like the movie Heather? No? Okay. The point is, I think this bookshelf happened on purpose, or the screws just ran away.
You know, considering what we've seen in the past couple weeks, I wouldn't be surprised if the screws just ran away.
They can do that.
I mean,
They sank wrong and marched
if
away
they
and
can
sank
do
wrong.
that.
I love how Cecilia's just terrified of the fact that, like, wait, what? That could happen.
I mean, I
This
thought
new
physics
reality.
worked in here. Now you're telling me physics doesn't work in here? This is bad.
I don't know. I was once chased around in my house by a Bloody Mary. Oh wait, shit! Don't ever say it. By she who must not be named. All my mirrors were broken, and when I came to, they were fixed again. So, I don't know.
The screws? Maybe they ran somewhere. Maybe there's like bonus screws somewhere. I mean, would that help?
That's
Or,
true.
you know-
the screws.
You look for the screws?
I guess.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the ground.
No screws on the ground. Not near it either.
Does the school have security cameras, or is it not the right decade where they're freaked out about school shooters?
2005. Were they freaked out by that?
I thought it was 2007.
It's 2006 or 2007, Stephen. Columbine already happened.
Yeah. So there probably would be some security cameras.
Wait, I've got a question about the bookcase. Is there anything on the floor to indicate that it was screwed in?
Yes. There are the brackets do exist. The screws are just gone.
Hey, Lewis, do you think you can get into the school office again and see the security tapes?
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Hey, that would solve
Let's
a
go
lot of
break into some shit.
I'm glad you're excited.
Hey, if we can find who's guilty, maybe I can make a cheerleader friend. Lewis loves making friends.
Oh my god, Inez, hook up Amanda and Lewis. Do it.
I'm not at the library, I don't think. Am I?
Oh, I'm gonna.
So,
Are you coming to the library?
If you ask, probably.
I'll stay out of this. I'll probably attract more attention.
But no, she's probably waiting around, waiting for somebody to show up and actually tell her when practice is, because Amanda just walked off because she was too scared of the Mexicans.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot Inez a text and be like, "We need to set up Amanda and Lewis on a blind date."
The response
Now,
would be, OMG,
is Amanda
yeah.
the one with a broken leg?
No,
Or the
Amanda's
head
the
cheerleader?
Amanda's the head cheerleader in like a junior.
I mean, is Katawa Shoujo a thing yet? I might want the broken leg one. My character might want the broken leg
I
one.
might want the broken leg one.
This is not up for debate, Lewis.
I mean, it's a blind date. I have no choice. This is not in character knowledge.
Yeah, the response to that text would be, OMG, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Is anyone else?
Last words.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where in the school the whatchamacallit, where I can go to break into the tapes. Is it like the principal's office?
Would it be the
This was a previous scene. I just don't remember.
There would be actually an electronics room where they keep the like
Nice.
there's actually a dedicated like server room where they would keep the electronics tapes. They have a similar thing in my store at Costco, but that would probably be nearby the office, at very least, if not within.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, is there? I'm gonna have to just break in and then immediately take the tape of me breaking in, and the tape for the day the girl was injured. Right?
Yeah, probably, pretty much.
Okay.
unless we could somehow shut off the cameras for 5 seconds. We could go all Ocean's 11 on this shit.
Loop the feed.
Hack in from the computer lab.
Loop the feed.
I actually have the security system skill. This is gonna be fine. So as long as I can lockpick my way in and then take the tape of me doing that
How
shit,
did a
it's fine.
14, 15-year-old acquire that skill?
Go
Who
for
the
it.
fuck knows?
He's a nerd. He knows how to do this shit. Don't worry about it.
You can order lockpicking sets online.
I mean,
It's fun.
this is 2006, where I mean, even the president doesn't know what an email is.
He's like I'm in.
I'm assuming that a high school security system is VHS, even in 2006.
Probably. Let's be
I mean, according to Knives Out, it is in 2022.
Oh my god.
It is. No one updates anything.
I mean, yeah. Isn't there that whole debacle? Wasn't there that whole debacle a year or two ago where the government realized that all of their computers that were able to run the code for the tax filing system were about to like fucking die from age, and that new computers couldn't actually run the code, so they were desperately scrambling to update everything.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of financial institutions have their shit written in code. That's not even unique to the government. But it is a fucking problem, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's a straight up wizard language. Alright, so I've rolled 12 on a skill level of 12 to sneak to that room.
Okay, you managed to sneak to that room. Just barely.
And I would like to start picking locks.
Alright, go for
And
it.
that skill is also a 12.
Go for it. Show me what you got.
We need some Ocean's 11 music.
Alright, I'm
made it by
picking locks.
3. You made it by 3. Good job. Alright, so yeah, you picked the lock. Now, security systems.
Also a 12.
That's a 6. So
sixes or zeros.
Yes,
oh man.
You made it by 6. Not only do you get the tape, you managed to be like, hey man, I can just delete this portion of the tape. I can delete just the portion where I walked in of this tape. No one will notice.
Nice. So I guess I'm taking a copy of the tape where the girl gets hurt, and I'm just leaving with it.
Yeah,
like I'm just gonna take the whole day, and I'll work with it later.
Yeah.
And then the men in black start knocking on his house.
It's the library, not their locker room. I assume I wouldn't get in that much trouble.
All right. So, Lewis has got the tape. Where are the rest of you guys doing?
I guess we'll go.
You guys do know that the cheerleader is at the hospital right now, getting her leg treated because it's broken. And
Reasonable. Are we sure that there is no more bad juju in the library? I think that we need to... Juju needs to be neutralized.
Juju needs to go.
Pretty sure there's a lot of bad juju in the library, but let's see this tape first.
Okay. Yeah, let's read the tape.
Alright. So you guys are going to view the tape? Alright. You guys start watching tape, start fast forwarding. You know, people come, people go. And you see, like, late on in the day, like, after school, you see her come in. She's pretty much seems to be like pretty much the only person in the library right now. And she's got her backpack. She sets up at the study table, and she starts doing some homework. Starts doing some studying. And she's doing that for about like 10-15 minutes, and then you start seeing a wobble from the bookcase. And then the wobble starts getting worse and worse, and then she sort of turns and sees it wobbling just before it starts tipping over, and she just tries to get up and scramble away, but it falls on her and just crushes her leg. And you see her screaming for a good few minutes before anyone comes to help her.
Can we slow down the tape and rewatch the wobbling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything of interest? Like, I'm gonna
It's very weird because it just starts wobbling. Like, you don't see anybody by the bookcase. You don't see anything that could have initiated it. It just starts going. And, like, increasingly getting worse until it eventually just tips and falls.
Is there? I know this is dumb. Is there any way to see if the screws moved at any point?
You got
I
to
don't know if
zoom
it's
in
that good.
real close on the...
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
these cameras
Camera's
can
probably not good enough to pick that up.
Yeah, these cameras
No, I'm probably
can
just gonna be looking at static at that point.
Yeah, these do not have the quality. Not even high def cameras nowadays could do that, really.
If Lewis sits down and counts the people who come in and go out, is anyone in there with her?
No.
This wasn't helpful at all. It was just very sad.
No, it was helpful.
not. It's obviously something did it, but not something we can see.
Suspect number 1, that fucking cat. Cats love knocking shit over.
Do we have a way to call Salem?
Hey, Slaya, I want to remind you of some powers you have.
Oh, shit.
Power.
What are my powers? Right.
So you've got magic.
I use magic.
Wait,
Well, you'd have to actually be the place, but...
you just get magic IRL?
Well, okay. So, Risei's magic is built around the idea of that she can control and connect to her shadow from the regular world, so she can somewhat see and interact with down below while not having to descend.
Okay, can I use magic on the tape?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the library then and use magic.
Okay. Let me see. So yeah, so you can do the ones that you can do right now: truth of place, truth of person, and I believe you can do a minor hex now.
Truth of place.
So you do a truth of place. Let me take a look. See. Let me take a look at truth of place. So you're at 3. Oh wait, no, you need to have. Okay, so you're at 2. You do not see anything particularly wrong with this place right now, and that's the thing. You feel like you get the sense that there might have been something here at one point, but it's not here anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna scan around the room. Who's here now?
Well,
I
it's
am.
probably after school now, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Not really anybody.
Not even a librarian?
Well, there's a librarian, but that's about it.
I guess we'll just do a quick truth of person on the librarian.
Well, let's see. Truth of person. Okay, so you can. So what you can do is you can use your shadow to question the subject. So you can ask them questions. Essentially, you can ask them questions.
Will they remember that I asked them questions?
No, they won't even know that you asked the questions because you're sending your shadow to do it for you.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up to the librarian and be like, why was no one in the room when the girl got crushed?
So the librarian's shadow tells your shadow, it's like, oh, I was organizing the catalogs, but when I heard her screaming, I came over as quick as I could.
But it took 10 minutes for anyone to hear her scream.
It was more like 5 minutes.
Okay, it took 5 minutes for anyone to hear her scream.
Well, yeah, I had to put down what I was doing and close things up before I could shuffle
Wait,
over.
what? You didn't just put the shit down and run?
It's not that easy to put the shit down and run. I mean, I can't, like, what, you want me to just throw the catalog all over the place?
Someone's screaming.
I mean, the library's also kind of big. I kind of had to find her, too, so that took a couple minutes, too.
Okay. You can tell yourself whatever you want, but we all know the truth. Does anyone else work in the library?
There's a few volunteers, but not really anybody else. They're usually gone. They're usually gone at the end of the day.
Okay, I don't know what else to ask. I guess I'll just go.
Okay.
Okay, something from you-know-what came up and did that. I tell the guys. Hey, guys?
Presuming that Inez is probably still, I don't know.
Just gonna stand there waiting.
Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Simple man.
Go to the football field.
No, you go to the gym.
Oh, okay.
That's where they do their practice after school.
If this is after school, then I guess that's presumably where she has to go. So.
Well, I'm gonna tell everyone else that I found out that something from you-know-what came up. At least as far as I can tell.
I blame the cat, frankly.
Should we try calling Salem?
Yeah.
So you guys just where are you guys right now?
I'm guessing still in school.
Okay. So you hear from your backpack, Rise, you just hear, so you kids talking about me again. I'm flattered.
Hey, Salem, something came up and really hurt one of the cheerleaders. Do you know anything about that?
He's like, I wouldn't know, but maybe she might, inadvertently.
Who might?
Why don't you ask the victim? Who knows? Maybe she knows more than she realizes. Things happen, and things happen for a reason usually, and not always for reasons that one might expect. Oh, on top of that, I don't think anything came up, but you wouldn't know that, would you?
Wait, can things affect the world without coming up?
My child, you have so much to learn.
That means we're all screwed.
He sort of hops out of your bag and scampers off, but before he does, he's like, what? I would maybe you should talk to the girl. Oh, and beware your just desserts. You wouldn't want to get caught. You don't want too many cooks in the kitchen.
Do any of you understand the cat?
Can I hear the cat?
The cat.
Yeah, you can hear the cat. All of you can
I'm
hear
gonna
the
ask-
cat.
Salem, I know you're a cat.
He's gone.
You like knocking things over.
He's gone now.
You can tell us if it was you.
He's long gone.
He could hear us the first time. He can hear me accuse him now. We won't be upset, Salem. I won't hit you with the spray bottle. I just want to know if it was you.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Hey, Lewis, you sent that basket, right?
For sure.
Maybe you should go talk to the cheerleader?
That makes sense to me. You guys want to come with?
What did he mean by too many cooks?
Show what I've got. Do you think he mean like magical mumbo jumbo?
Or does he mean there's too many of us and we need to be careful?
Yeah, that might be more reasonable.
You're telling me to
Work out
sneak
for a
in.
little while if you guys want to go to the hospital. But here's my phone number, and she pulls out a phone that's Cecilia's a very like modest person, but her phone is covered with those keychains. That's just like beads and whips and that kind of stuff. It just looks terrible.
And just like little animals and other things and other
Yeah,
charms
like
and shit.
stuffed animals. There's a Tamagotchi that long since ran out of battery.
Or it's
It's
like,
like-
I thought you guys said your phone was old and it's like barely holding together.
It might be old. I can't
It-
see it anymore because it's buried in there. She's like, here's my phone number. If give me a call and I guess I'm a part of this, huh?
Welcome aboard.
Woo- Woohoo! I'm gonna go practice boxing. So give me a call if you need me.
Maybe I should learn how to box.
Right, if you want to try.
Sure, why not? This would probably be a good thing to have, what with, getting my head chopped off and all. I
Yeah.
don't want to do that again.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. I got my chest ripped open, so it's
I love how nonchalant you are about that. It's just, oh yeah, I got my chest ripped
It's
open,
a
so
coping
that's
mechanism.
yeah, no, this is not nonchalance. This is I can't feel anything
No,
else. I'll feel everything.
Oh, God.
This is me learning how to punch people because I gotta punch my feels.
I got it. You can't touch music, but music can touch you.
That's what Cecilia's be doing. Probably school gym, working out.
Okay. So you see Inez doing her having to do her cheerleading practice
Yes.
in
Same
that section
area.
of the
Different.
intersection of the gym.
Yep. Different area of the gym, but same area.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She is, like, Amanda's just like, come on, Inez, you gotta get this routine down. She's like, I know
I'm
it's
going to say
first...
we don't have all day because we're here until like 7 p.m.
She's like, I know this is your first day, but really, we gotta get this down, or else we're gonna be embarrassing at the game this weekend.
I'll have you know, I have 12 coordination. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I would love it if you just said that. What? What does that even mean? She's like, all right, let's take it from the top again. Let's go. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Just putting you through this whole gymnastics routine again. Well, you're trying to learn the choreography, you're trying to learn the cheer, and you're trying to string it all together.
See, the trick is you gotta let the cheer flow through you.
Yes.
That's not what I meant, but sure, why not?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting Palpatine.
I mean, if that's how you want to reach you, then sure, go for it. After all, Palpatine reached Vader and managed to make himself Emperor, so...
Emperor.
It's success.
I'm the Emperor.
Emperor.
I want Kennedy. I want Kennedy Palpatine. Oh, I'm the Emperor. I got the ultimate power.
Hey, Lewis, do you want to go to the hospital?
Yeah, check it out.
Desperately hoping you were going to ask something else.
First, I'm gonna take a video of Inez doing cheerleading.
That video will contain an image of her flipping you off.
I just wave, and then I'll go with Lewis. Okay.
All right. So you guys are going to the library. I mean, not the library, to the hospital. You give the nurse on duty the girl's name. She lets you guys. She tells you which room she's in. You guys go see her. She laid up in bed, leg in a cast, elevated. And as you guys come in, she looks over. She just sort of looks over at you with a bit of surprise. She's like, "Oh, hi, Rise, right?"
Yeah, Rise. The only half Asian in school, so yeah, Rise.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't expect to see you here, really.
Yeah, I mean, we're just wanted to say hi, check in. I mean, my dad kind of told me to do it. I say lying for my teeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's good though. It's just, but Lewis brought you a basket.
She's like, Lewis? She looks over at Lewis. She's like, Lewis?
Cue harp music.
You're... What? Lewis? Why are you here, Lewis?
I just heard you were hurt, and I thought you might appreciate a get well soon basket. And I'm friends with Rise.
You just bring the basket over to her.
Yeah, it's got delicious treats.
She looks at it, looks through it. She's like, wow, this is really nice. Wow. And she looks up at you too. She's like, you guys are the first people to actually visit me since I got in here.
Amanda hasn't come?
No. Nobody has, really.
Oh. I suddenly feel like shit.
Lewis feels good that he's helping.
Lewis do good.
Yeah, that's why he feels good.
Lewis is a nice kid. He just wants to help people.
Lewis is like, Lewis
I just
do
lean over,
good.
whisper to Lewis. Lewis, this is your in. Do not fuck it up.
Uh,
I love how we're
this
perfectly fine
manipulator's named
subjecting
Ashley.
people outside of our circle to Lewis.
Go. I saw your shadow. Knight in shining armor. Go for it.
In and out of character, I'm pretty much done with this conversation. I have no idea what to say to this bitch.
Wow! Wow!
Obviously not that. Lewis is not that jaded. He's gonna ask her how she's feeling.
She's like,
Hope that she's doing better.
She's like, I'm all right. My leg really hurts though. I think I need some more sedatives for it, but some more painkillers. But I think I'll be okay. You know, the doctor said I could go home in a few days, and then I just gotta, keep off of it for a few months. God, she's like, how are the rest of them doing? Is the cheerleading team okay?
Oh yeah, they're good. They're practicing their routines and trying to train up my other friends. It's going pretty hilariously from what Rise told me on the way over.
Yeah, I could show you a video.
She's like, oh, they already got a replacement?
We mostly did it to embarrass our friend because she's very shy.
Oh, very shy.
I'm just telling lies to people about things.
She's like, oh, well, still, it seems really fast turnaround, I guess. I don't know.
They're not replacing you, silly. That you have a spot when you're ready to come back. They just don't want to rush you.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Alright, I'm gonna cut the small talk and send over my shadow.
Okay.
Did you see what happened?
Her shadow's like, the bookshelf just started creaking on its own and fell over.
Was nothing else going on? Was nowhere else in there with you?
I was on my own. The librarian was doing something, but I don't know.
Yeah, the librarian was a dick. Did you feel, hear anything?
Well, I mean, I guess that cupcake that I had earlier was not sitting so well.
What do you
That
mean
might
by
just
that?
be just a shock of the moment.
This girl Maddie gave me a cupcake or something. It was really nice of her, but yeah, it wasn't sitting so well.
Maddie? Who's Maddie?
So you know Maddie as this sort of quiet girl, studies hard, does it. She's sort of generally one of those outcast types who's always sort of on the fringe of things. Not popular at all. Just sort of does work. Tries hard in school. Kind of a quiet, nerdy type. Kind of keeps to herself.
Nice,
kind of keeps to herself. Like, doesn't seem to have many friends.
Steven, this is starting to sound a little too close to home here.
Hey, Lois, do you know a Maddie?
I have no fucking idea who that is. No, in character, I assume he would.
Yeah, that's just who I described.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never talked to her before. We could check her next.
Is there anything else you can tell me? Girl with a broken leg, I don't remember your name.
We'll call her Elizabeth.
Okay, anything else
Ask
you
her
can
if she
tell
has
me?
any enemies. Anyone who'd want to see her not be able to do her big performance.
Well, she's a cheerleader, so what do you think?
I think the other girls might be very jealous and want her spot.
She's
high
on the
school
bottom
drama.
of the pyramid. No one wants the bottom of the pyramid.
I don't think we ever established that.
Can we get the GM to tell us about the thickness?
The thickness?
It was just disputed whether she's a bottom of the pyramid type of girl, and I would like you to adjudicate on the thickness. This is a reasonable question.
Well, one could say she's down with the thickness.
All right. Now we know.
Vision to get my guitar over here rising.
Hey, you've got a tiny flat-chested Asian who's in here.
It's just flat chest. Am I allowed to say that?
I think flat is just as.
No, just
I mean,
because
I think it's fine.
I'm just, hey man, I know this is being streamed and trying not to get no YouTube bad juju.
Who cares? No one's watching.
Oh, we've already invoked Steven Crowder a couple times, so...
Alright.
The bad juju
Invoked.
exists.
Okay.
You will summon him if you do those thrice.
Say his name
No,
thrice and
you
summon
have to say the gamer word.
This isn't the kill stream. we don't want to start posting on D Live after we get thrown out of here.
Alright. So
Okay, anything else you can tell me, Elizabeth?
just like, so are you saying this to her or her shadow?
Your shadow.
Not really anything else. I don't know what you want to know.
I don't know either. Alright. Wait, before I go, though. You see Lewis over there? He really likes you.
Oh God.
That's why we're here.
Lewis has been sending out platonic animal arrangements all day, but I'll take it. I mean,
He said he just really wanted to come in and see you, and he didn't have anyone else to go with. So I said I would introduce you to.
this is gonna make my
I
next.
say that to her shadow, Stephen.
Yeah, of course.
But she forgets, so I'm not even upset at that. I am writing down my aim. This is a teenage girl in the aughts. She has an aim. I'm gonna write down my aim, and when we're talking to her real self, I'm gonna tell her that she can contact us if she needs any help with like getting back to school, getting back in the swing of things.
She's like, yeah, okay. Okay. So are you guys like taking off then?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna tell her that it's time for her to get some rest, and she can call us or aim us if she has any other concerns.
So as you start to head out, she's just like, hey, Lewis.
Oh hey, hey Elizabeth.
Do you think you could?
Scott.
Do you think you could maybe come visit me again?
Yeah, that'd definitely be cool.
Yeah, that would be. Okay. Guess I'll see you
Now-
later then.
I'll see you later now. Now, is Lewis aware of the conversations that happen in the shadow space?
No, not even slightly.
Okay. And he's probably going to tell Rise on the walk back. Like, that was weird. She must be super lonely if she wants to talk to me.
I mean, hey, you were the first person to call. I'm sure whatever boyfriend she thought she had has been ignoring her since he's not going to get any sex for the next couple months. So you should totally get in on that.
He doesn't like
What?
working like sex.
I'm 14.
I'm 14.
No, Lewis is a big fan of anime. I'm sure he's seen Dojinshi downloaded at DSL rates. But I was going in a different direction with it, Rise. I was thinking her friend Amanda must not be a very close friend if she hasn't visited her yet.
Well, Amanda's a cheerleader. What do you expect?
I expect her to push that fucking shelf. She's suspect number one. Just
yeah,
like
but we
Kat.
should look into this Maddie girl too.
So glad that we are totally sure that this has supernatural implications, and I am definitely not just wasting my time doing fucking cheerleader.
My number one suspect in the material plane is that bitch Amanda. My number one suspect in the Underdark is that goddamn cat.
So I guess I know Emily needs to get to bed because she's got work. So I guess we could leave it there and pick up next week. If y'all want. Emily.
That sounds good.
If you wanted to, not
It
like
sounds
I'm
good
trying
'cause
to force you.
The
Same
kid's
time.
tablet is kid's tablet's about to die, so yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a decent place to pick up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Emily. Emily and Keith again. Not much.
It's okay.
Trying to figure
That's
out how to
fine.
get you guys.
I'm learning how to punch people, and I'll become a punch-nomancer.
Punch
There you
no man's.
Inez will be able to apply the cheerleading abilities
I'm telling you, you just
combine
gotta.
with the exotic plumage twist, and then
This is how you
just kill
become.
everyone by distance.
This is how you become a support class.
Exactly, you're leveling up skills.
Do you wish to be credit to team? Yes.
So yeah.
Who needs skills when you have gun?
You have gun. So Emily and Keith, you guys can
The problem is
you guys can
miss,
take.
and therefore you will need credit to team.
You could take 3 CP towards improving your boxing, if you so choose.
All right.
So Emily may not increase, but Keith may. Who knows? But yeah.
Lewis knows the real treasure is the friends we made along the way.
But yeah, I think that went well. I think that was good. What do you guys think? I don't know.
I would be credit to team.
I was looking forward to getting jumped by some bitch cheerleaders and kicking their asses. But no, we can say that to
Our
us.
asses haven't been kicked yet. We're just getting. They're kicking our brain asses. That's
It
different.
could happen. I'm very suspicious of this Amanda.
I'm very excited.
Strangely protective of some woman I met today because I just got upset at
The
Amanda.
current theory is we're gonna get jumped by their shadow selves. We're gonna absolutely annihilate them, and then in real life they're just gonna be submissive bitches.
So one
We need to
last
help us out after that.
So one last thing goes before we go off. Lewis and Reese, as you're walking home or wherever you're going next, you do see Salem lounging on top of a fence.
You there,
Salem? You come here right now, kitty.
He's just
You
sort of
got
like
some shenanigans?
he just sort of lolls his head to look at you. He's like, "Oh, it's you, children." He sort of rolls over a little bit. He's like, "How lovely to see you all again. I trust you had a nice conversation with the lovely young lady."
Yeah, that poor girl was all alone. She's so desperate for friends she was talking to me. It's very sad.
Loneliness can bring out the best in us and the worst in us, but in all reality, it can bring out the truth in many. So, did you find anything of interest?
Maybe Amanda did it. Maybe Maddie did it. We don't know.
Oh, it could be them, or they could merely be accomplices.
We'll have to get Inez to get dirt on the cheerleaders.
Oh, that won't be hard, especially since I have the streetwise skill. I can find out all fucking sneaky shit they get up to.
He's like, dig down if you wish, but again, remember, don't be wary of where you step. Things may get a little sticky if you step wrong.
Well, we're never saying she who must not be named ever again, especially not in front of a mirror.
Oh, trust me, the queen. Well, the queen may hate your guts right now. She can't get to your guts right now. Frankly,
I like her not having.
Frankly, she is merely recuperating and plotting against you. But right now, this is not her machinations. It's too subtle and yet direct. It's also somewhat vindictive. for her tastes.
Oh my god, it's totally Amanda, isn't it?
Or the cat.
That
I'm
means
saying this in front of the cat.
I'm next to be
He's like,
killed
Just
by
go
boys.
and
He's
not
like-
even yourself.
he's like, watch your tongue, boy, or I might have to put a claw through it. He says as he's like, puts out a claw that looks more like a knife.
Salem, would you
Point
even
about
tell us if
trusting
you were a
no
bad
one, not
kitty?
even yourself, intensifies.
I'm gonna hold out some catnip for Salem, see if he likes it.
He just walks
You should
away.
probably start carrying catnip around.
If I had a mystical cat following me around, I would have catnip.
That's a very smart thing. We should start doing that. You're a genius, man.
I'm gonna use Streetwise to talk to all the sketchy people, and I'm gonna find out all about their parties where they're snorting coke. I had a stroke. Snorting
Wow.
coke off of people's bodies.
Oh my god. In
What kind
high
of party
school?
are you going to?
Well, they go to college parties.
This isn't
smoke weed.
this isn't a ghetto high school, is it?
Not that ghetto, no.
Where did you go to high school?
You don't want to know.
Oh my god. Alright.
Clearly.
So with that, we'll leave it there. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next time to see more of the Ties That Bind. And we'll see you all next time. Bye for now.
And as always, no, I won't.
Or just subscribe and then unsubscribe.